Oh,
Now we
God,
rolling.
Now we're
Now we
going.
The mics are
rolling.
on.
Now we rolling.
Power Trip After Party Podcast. Thanks for checking us out.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thanks for listening, man.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, guys.
And gals.
Thanks a lot.
Guys and gals.
Pete Davidson have been pretty open about his struggles with PTSD and stuff. Checked himself into a rehab facility in Pennsylvania for a tune-up. What a cool, that's just, it's cool to know yourself that well, right?
Yeah.
Like an oil change
Needed
for
a
your
mental
brain.
break. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I could use that.
Well, you're going to get it, right? I'm
Right.
getting it starting tomorrow. I get 10 days off of this show.
Yeah.
And then you get essentially the same thing the week after that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah, and then I go to Vegas not long after that for Abby's 21st birthday.
Oh, hell yeah.
We move her into her apartment today. She officially becomes a non-resident of my house today. Yeah, I know.
Yikes.
How about that? Crazy.
Congrats, Abby.
Thanks.
That's sweet,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Good
I'm
for
excited
Abs.
It's weird. I was surprised at how final it seemed for her.
Yeah.
You could tell it's been something that because she basically went through everything in her room and decided what she was taking and what she was taking. And I kept saying, you're only a couple hours away if you forgot something. And also, I hope this isn't the last time I ever see you. So
Yeah.
if you need me, I'll bring something down to you. But it's big for her, man. She's got an apartment of her own. You know
That's
what I mean?
awesome. Good for her.
Crazy, yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah. God damn, I remember how the freedom, right?
Yeah.
Of just
Yeah.
because she's like,
It's
I asked her-
overwhelming.
well, and I asked her, I said, what are you
Yeah.
most excited about? And she said, just being an adult.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Right. And I told her, I said, I remember so much though, from here on, your experience of coming home is going to be different because you're going to be a complete adult until you walk through the doors of our house.
Yeah.
And then mom and dad are we can't help it. You're always going to
Yeah.
be little Abby to us.
Correct.
And there are going to be parts of you that are going to be little Abby as well. So it's a big day, man. Big
That's
day.
awesome.
But yeah.
How
Cool.
hard will you sob?
I think I'll be all right.
Yeah.
I really do. I don't think I have any tears left. So so I think I'll be all right. I might piss myself.
Why?
Why not?
See, he's having problems with incontinence.
Yeah.
You're
There's all
pissing
kinds of
your
things
pants.
going on.
When is this happening?
Today.
So is that where Rosie was heading off to right now?
He's
Just,
he's getting a good vantage point to
You're
laugh
right.
at me.
Yeah.
Like it's a marathon for him.
Right.
Yeah.
He'll laugh at me at this city and then down the road he'll laugh at me and then down the road. Yeah.
How much
Fuck
time
it.
are you going to spend with Rosie in Chicago?
I mean, they're on the same flight. Would guess they're sitting in front of us.
My guess is they're going to have a better table at Nobu.
They're out. They're up on the. Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's at the same hotel and everything.
No, we're not at the same hotel.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I mean, he'll be at your hotel though.
Yeah, probably.
He's going to probably
Yeah,
try
he
that
knows
Hawk
that that's
in
where my
Vegas
wife
trick.
gets naked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
hotel.
Well, everybody
Yeah,
knows
right.
that. Chris knows that better than the rest of us.
Yeah,
but-
I wrote a book about it.
Yeah. Wow.
Here's
It's a
how
picture
to see
book.
Cal Sauce
He
naked.
drove it. He drew it. Drove it. Jesus Christ.
I did drive to it.
Probably just at dinner because we're going to the Cubs game on Sunday, and I don't think that's where they're. How about he's going to the Shed Aquarium or the
Whoa,
art
there's
area?
a shit aquarium?
Yeah, your dad does the whole tour, and at the
Wait a
end
minute. Does he go on the tour or does he lead it?
he leads the tour, and then at the end, if you're lucky
Chicago
enough-
has a very good one.
Yeah.
They also have a shit aquarium.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
He's going to the shitty
It's got a lot of
one.
algae on the windows.
This is a good one.
That's where Dave Matthews thought he was,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. But they're going to the art museum on Sunday, and it's right where all the fucking roads are closed. He was so mad off
That's where
the
Ferris
air.
Bueller went.
Have
Yeah.
fun, man.
Yeah, we're far enough away, but yeah, I haven't been to Chicago in a long time. I'm excited. You can sports bet everywhere. There's legal marijuana. I can't fucking wait.
Traffic, again, is going to be right up your alley.
I fucking hate
There's
traffic.
a decent casino
Go on.
down the lakefront a ways. Okay. You got to
You've
go
walked
through
by
some.
it?
I've walked to it. Yeah. You got to go through some shitty neighborhoods, man.
and
But-
right past that shit aquarium.
Yeah. The
Hey,
Shed
Dad, do
Aquarium.
you know what they got here?
Have you been to the Shed Aquarium?
When I was a
It's
kid,
cool,
I went
man.
every year when
We
I
might-
was
yeah.
That's the one down
younger.
by the
We might
stadium, right?
orbit the world a little and then go walk through the Shed Aquarium.
Yeah.
And the other
On
museum
Monday
with like
after the
dinosaurs
races.
and shit. I used,
Yeah.
again every year because my
Yeah.
grandparents lived there. My dad's from Chicago, so we would go to the shit aquarium
Yep.
and that museum. But I don't think I've been to either one of them since I was about 9.
You know what's underrated is the Broadway musicals there.
Yeah.
You can see everything, and the really, really good actors and actresses are usually like we saw Wicked there one time. We drove there, and it was like the Broadway crew.
How many times have you seen Wicked?
Probably 6 times.
Is that the most?
By a mile. Yeah, I've only. Yeah, it's the only. I think that may be the only one I've seen more than once.
What's the best play you've ever seen?
Wicked.
Is it Wicked? It's
Yeah.
not. What's the one with the lady at the diner or whatever?
2 tits and a heartbeat.
That's all you need. No, that's your gamer tag.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I'm writing.
Yeah.
That's one that I'm writing.
That's what we call Hawks minimum requirements.
Yeah. Brilliant. That's what I was trying
No,
to
you're
get
so
to.
right. Because
What are you
then-
looking for in a mate? Man, 2 tits and a heartbeat.
That's right. But she's got a penis. I said.
You know what I remember about that museum is I was a I was a dinosaur kid. I was a kid that was fascinated with dinosaurs at like 4 or 5 years old. I remember almost shitting my pants. I should have gone to the shit aquarium. But when you're like 6 years old and you see the freaking bones of a T-Rex, it like blew my mind.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that sucks about getting older. I think now I would probably be in awe of it for about 30 seconds and be like, that's pretty sweet. That's a T-Rex. I just couldn't believe that I was standing in front of, a T-Rex at 6, 7 years old. I thought it was so freaking cool. I think I
sweet.
would be super jaded now and be
Oh yeah, you're jaded about everything.
pretty much.
You were
Well, it's
pissed
just-
about the NHL draft.
I listened to almost all of it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you guys are going to go on dinosaur tour at the
No,
museum, but that
we
museum
might go
is
to the
badass.
Shed Aquarium though. Stuff like that's sweet.
Should do one of those. I wonder if you can do one of those bits where you can scuba dive down and help feed the fish.
Fuck that.
Zacho, you're awfully quiet today.
I'm just thinking about this new scam I'm going to pull. I think
Scam keyword for penis.
See, like you do like the architect thing, right? Not the architect, the archaeologist. You
Okay.
go and you dig,
Yeah.
and then you pretend like you find a T-Rex. You sell it to a museum for like $100 million, and then you just live off of that the rest of your life.
Yeah, they don't fact check.
How do they know?
No, they're
Oh.
not going to know. They're not going to make sure that it's plastic or shit.
You just found it in
They'll
Minnesota.
take your
Make
word
it
for it. No,
real,
for sure.
and then
Great idea.
I got a budget of like 100. I don't know how much those things go for.
I mean,
Probably a
millions.
good amount.
Millions.
Yeah, so I got
Yeah.
a good budget. I'll make them real. Maybe use some like real bone fragments in there.
Right?
Oh, you're going to mix some T-Rex bones
Oh,
in.
some
Right.
T-Rex,
So
some
you're going to
frogs.
find the 6 or 7 T-Rex
Yeah.
bones that you know where they are, and then
It's kind of like
Piece
those
it together.
fake diamonds, you know?
very
You
similar.
remember when that lady had one, or maybe it was, I think it was, I don't know why it comes to mind, it was a lady, had one that they called Sue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember? And it kind of made,
Yeah.
it's like it was owned by a private person. I'm remembering now, the first time I ever went to Deadwood, it was on display on Main Street in a shop there.
Is that the thing Cage bought?
I think he had a T-Rex skull, but I don't know if it was that one specifically. But I believe he had a Tyrannosaurus Rex skull at his house.
Man, I had completely, and it's not, obviously it's not on display there anymore. I can't fucking believe I forgot about that. But yeah, I saw a T-Rex once.
Man,
Fuck. Anyway, there's
dinosaurs are cool.
a story
They are.
from the prep today that we didn't talk about, which is weird because we talked about Taylor Swift and money. There's a Spotify royalties calculator. If you ever want to know how much you've given to your favorite band by how many times you've listened to their songs, you can do it on soundcamps.com. Soundcamps.com. Again, you look at how many times you've streamed somebody and then see how much money it generated. So the fans are getting pissed, Taylor Swift fans, because this one in particular had streamed Taylor 2,493 times,
Jesus.
and that had generated $6 for Taylor. I know that face you're making right now is correct.
Well, so hang on a second here. You said 24 what?
2,493 times,
24,
and it was less than $6.
24.93. Let's just say, just for argument's sake, let's say an album has 15 songs. I don't know how many Taylor has. It doesn't matter. Let's just
Yeah.
say it's 15.
Okay,
That would be the equivalent of listening to an album 166 times straight through.
Jesus.
right.
Which, I mean, name a 311 album. I've listened to every album way more than that.
Sure.
But I was paying, what?
$10.
Yeah,
for the-
11,
yeah,
12,
right.
13 maybe at Best Buy at some points.
Yeah.
So double that. But all right, so that's a little bit on the light side. That's not quite as egregious as I thought, though.
And by
If
the way,
you
that
had
number,
told me 60 cents,
well,
then
that
I'd say,
number
all right, that
doesn't
sounds bad.
factor in record labels, management, and distribution.
Yikes.
So
Okay.
who knows how much she actually got?
So
out of that.
all right, so out of the 6, she might be getting $1.50 or
Right.
something.
Yeah. Another one, 21,300 times, resulted in about $50. So that's,
I guess the question is, though, is if these are people that would have never purchased the album, but you're getting some money from them because they're streaming it, song by song,
right?
then as a whole, are you still getting more than you would have
Well,
in the old system?
that is one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is they could just be, what was that site you guys all used when you were kids?
Oh, a Napster?
You could be Napstering it and not getting $1. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
So, but it does suck though, man. I mean, I still have it, and I told you guys this before, but I actually saw it the other day, and it's why it comes to mind. I have a check for 18 cents.
From
Well, this music, it's called Music Sound. It's the name of the company that collects your royalties and sends it to you if you're an artist. And it was a check for literally 18 cents from all the streaming services together.
Yeah.
They collected all the money and sent me a check for 18 cents. I was like, don't send me a
Right.
fucking check for 18 cents.
Yes.
Literally, the postage costed more
Yeah.
than the check was worth.
When we went to get our mortgage for our house, the check the cashier's check was a cent over. And she said, I have to send you a check for 1 cent. And I said, no, you don't. And she said, no, we have to. So we have it, a check for 1 cent.
You're not going to cash it?
Why? No, why?
That's real money.
Down
It's
to
a
last
cent.
Penny saved is a penny earned. I just came up with that.
That's very good. You should tattoo that on your
Anus.
body.
That was a dramatic pause for body.
Buddy.
Well, in a similar vein, did you guys see the story about the Squid Game creator?
No.
That they said he generated over like $900 million for Netflix, and that there's nothing in his contract that says he gets any bonuses or
Oh
anything
my
like
Wow.
Dude. Oh, that's terrible.
It's
That's
like Black
hideous.
Mirror, right? Check your terms and
Check the
conditions on
terms and conditions,
Streamberry.
man.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my.
Oh, my.
Oh my.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Yeah, this is kind of
Yes.
crazy.
Tell me what you're looking at.
Well, like I'm just looking at the thing you're talking about. Like I mean I've listened to just got 1,000 listens, which is a lot.
Yeah, sure.
$2.38, man.
That's the shine
Would you
down.
do me a favor and see how many times you've listened to any of my songs and see how much money I've made off of you?
Yes.
All right, hockey.
He's going to say 0.
No, I bet it's. I'm gonna bet he has given me 29 cents.
All right,
Here he goes. He's typing. He's typing.
73 cents.
73 cents. Thank you.
You're
That's
welcome.
kind. Thanks, dude.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, don't spend it all in one place.
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck you.
There's no place I can spend it.
Yeah, what could you get for 79
I get your dad to blow me.
What would you do with the other 50 cents?
Brilliant. What does he have to do with it? You'd get my dad to blow you.
Your dad is a lawyer.
Yeah.
He probably hates.
And
it
he's
was
a,
funny.
He's a whore.
The one that he loves the bit, and the one time I said that it took him twice to pass the bar, which it didn't, I got the text from him. He's like, I don't care that hockey uses my body. Never say I took me twice to pass the bar. Like, okay.
You can say that you blew him for 50 cents.
Yeah, right. But I.
Put him on a
yeah.
leash.
Yeah, but don't say he's not smart.
You have a
He's got
toy,
standards.
Yeah, he does.
a remote-controlled toy, and he's under the desk.
Yeah. And you're going to bring him somewhere because he's on a leash.
JFK's brain is missing.
Oh, God.
Well, didn't Jackie pick up some of it?
Some of it, yeah, she did. How gross. How weird is that that's your first reaction?
Yeah.
Like that was just an animal instinct on her part
Yeah.
to crawl in the trunk and pick up the pieces of his head,
Yep.
right? Anyway, it was stored in the National Archives after his assassination, but it disappeared 3 years later and has been gone ever since.
Ugh.
I heard a podcast once about this couple. There had been an art heist, and somebody had stolen a really famous piece of work. I mean, I don't know what it was, But anyway, this couple died, and when they were going through their possessions, they found it hidden in their wall. Just these two old people. And there's no explanation as to why they had it, who stole it, if they stole it, if somebody else had put it in their house. No explanation. No one knows. It's a great mystery even to this day.
Well, that's like that art heist documentary that the ending's kind of stupid, but like no one knows who did any of it.
Because there's no
right?
closure.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the great art heists, the problem always is you have to steal it, you have to get away with it, then you have to be able to move it.
Yeah.
And
Of
that's
course,
a
the thing,
huge
yeah.
problem to be able to sell it for the amount of money you want to sell it for without leaving a trail. It's just not. So if you have amateur art thieves, they always run into you're going to get caught because you're going to accidentally sell it to the wrong person, undercover agent. It's just very tricky to do. What the hell was that called? The Gardner or something museum? The one in Boston.
Yeah. The Gardner, that was it, wasn't it?
Gardner, Isabella Gardner something. God, I'm close.
Yeah, it's the Gardner Clitor.
Yeah, you're on the.
I can't remember.
Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum.
Here we go.
That's it. Hey, Saucer,
Yeah,
what time do you leave tomorrow?
I don't leave till Saturday.
Oh, good for you, because tomorrow is the worst day to travel over the entire weekend.
Yep, I don't leave till Saturday, and it's on purpose because of that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to travel tomorrow.
Yeah. What are you going to do tomorrow?
I have to. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's a good question.
What are you doing today?
The first job that my wife had, the restaurant that she worked at, is closing, so we're going to go there and get something to eat.
Oh, that'll save it.
No,
Dude, that fucking shirt you're wearing is just... He's wearing
I forgot I was wearing this.
He's wearing a
I love
the Rise
this
shirt
fucking
with the
t-shirt.
logo from the back of my leather jacket from the band Rise.
Yep.
I love
And then
this t-shirt.
It is a great shirt.
I love it. I forgot I had
But
it on.
I can't believe, as I'm standing here at 52 years old,
Yeah.
you're wearing a
Yeah.
T-shirt with that fucking
I
wizard
love
on
this
it.
t-shirt.
I'm
I
so-
wear this like I wear this in Vegas a lot, and people are always like,
Dude,
what fucking band is that?
I know I told you the story at the time, and Corey, I'm sure you remember. I don't remember telling it when these guys weren't here. But when the kid who painted that wizard on the back of my leather jacket, when he did it, he was a gang member. I mean, he was a member of the Aryan Nation, Local 566, whatever you call it, right? And they were fans of the band, right?
Same.
Yeah, right. And so, and I've told you this before, the head of that area's Aryan Nation was a Mexican kid. But when he was in prison, he had a beef with the M86s or whatever the hell they are, MI6, whatever they are. That's not it. MI6.
That's James Bond.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's James. That's the lady.
So he had to join somebody, and the Aryan Nation took him. So he was a member of the Aryan Nation, even though he was a Mexican dude.
That actually makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of people think white supremacy is just white people, but
Right.
there's a lot of outside
Right.
agents, I guess, that are a part of it.
So this kid was somebody you didn't want to mess with, and he painted that goddamn thing on the back of my leather jacket. I had to pretend I loved it. That's shit, man. Right? Look at his beard, right? But I couldn't say, this sucks dick. Why is his arm so small compared to his head? Why does his beard curl around like that? I couldn't say
Why
any
are
of
his
that.
eyes that color?
I don't know.
Kind of looks like something you'd see on a
And
pinball
what are
machine
these?
or a mini golf course.
What are these?
They look like he has testicles hanging from his
Yeah.
bottom lip.
I love this shirt.
I know
though.
you do, and I love
I
it
wear
now
it all
too,
the
so
time.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I love it. Yeah.
Flying card.
So just so
Sorry,
we
go
can
ahead.
back up one
Yeah.
second. So you feel pretty good that you're wearing a shirt created by a member of the Aryan Nation. You're
I
very
guess I
proud
am.
to wear it all over the world. Proudly, when
If it
people
helps,
ask
if
you
it
about it,
helps,
you
he's
say
dead
how
now.
proud you
He's
are
dead.
of wearing that shirt.
Yeah.
No,
He's
I'm
dead
not
now.
proud of it. Of the guy.
Yeah, you're a proud boy, man.
Yeah, no, you're a very proud boy.
All right. This got weird.
A flying car just got approved for testing by the FAA for the first time ever. A company called Aleph, it's ALEF, is behind it. People are excited because it can take off vertically. So if you got stuck in traffic, you could just take off and fly past it. Can you imagine the mayhem? Because I won't be alive to see this. This is too far off. Can you imagine the mayhem
Yeah,
in the sky?
Accidents.
Yeah.
It'll be
It'll
self-driving.
be fucking mayhem.
It'll be
self-driving.
self-driving.
Even so,
Yeah.
And they'll use an enhanced version of TCAS and
is that
traffic control
the
avoidance
directing
system.
thing. Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's what planes use so they don't crash into each other. But that's probably what they'll use for this. And
Even though as the population grows, though, don't you think more and more and more and more people are not going to be on the roads because you can do so many more things virtually from your home?
correct.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
there's going to be more
Yeah, good
people,
point.
Your
less
dream.
traffic. Yeah, exactly. I'm already living that
Yeah,
life.
you're in the
Dude,
future,
honestly,
man.
I'm telling you, there's very little reason that we have to continue coming into the radio station every day. Honestly,
Yep.
you
Yeah.
know?
Well, that's why I keep laughing when Abbott gives me shit. Like it's 9:30 and he'll send me a text. Nice of you to stick around. What the fuck else is there for me
I
to
know,
do?
right.
Everything else I can do. Once my commercials are recorded and I do spots or whatever, all the rest of my prep can be
Same.
done at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a computer at my house. I have a notebook. I can do the work from home.
Does he text Barrero at 7 p.m. going, why aren't you still at the office?
Exactly. I'm sure Barrero sticks
Right.
around for 2 hours after the
Right.
show. I'm sure
Yeah.
Common at 3 does
Yeah.
a lot of prep
I'm sure
here.
PA is
They all leave at 12:01, 3:01, and 6:31.
Yes.
Like today, I'm probably going to be here for another half hour after this podcast is done. I'm going home.
I'm gonna
Then I'm gonna
shit,
nap.
Then I'm gonna go home.
Yeah. I'm going to
Sauce
take
is going to go to the shit aquarium.
That's on Monday, you Todd salad.
Oh, okay. On Sun Monday, you Todd salad.
Sun,
Monday.
man, what a beautiful Sun Monday it is out here.
Everybody's a Todd salad.
If you ever open up a restaurant, could you please have a
Have a
Todd
Todd
salad
salad?
on the
Please.
menu? In fact, this business that's going out of business, this restaurant that's going out of business, maybe that's a last ditch effort to save them.
Yeah, man.
Get
Have
the
a
Todd salad on the menu.
They have a Dark Star omelet at this place.
Nobody asked.
What would be in a Todd salad?
Dad's money. I don't know.
That's the
lettuce. Yeah, right.
Yeah, good point.
and the cheese.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Who would eat a Todd salad?
Ryan Donaldson.
You wouldn't?
Of course I would. I'm a Todd for sure.
Your dad failed the bar, I guess, once.
Yep. No, he did not. Don't say that, but Hockey could talk about blowing him.
He blows me, sir.
Yeah, come on, Sauce.
Sorry, Daddy.
Let's see what else. On this date in 1978, Hogan's Heroes star Bob Crane was found dead, bludgeoned to death with a camera tripod. He was only 49.
Wasn't he in like a weird sex
He was
cult?
deep into the underground amateur porno business.
Who is this?
Yeah, Hogan's Heroes.
He was
Hogan
he was
from
a
Hogan's Hero.
freak,
I said
right?
Hagen. I was like,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Bob Hagen.
He was a
Time for two
time
more.
for two more.
Yeah, he said to the actress, "You've got time for two more," and she beat him to death with a thing.
he was a weirdo, right?
Apparently was, and his murder still is unsolved. Somebody, what's the dude's name that used to be on that one show you liked, Core? Played him in a movie. That show that then the other guy took over, and then it was a lady, and it was about, like, it was on that one television station. This
Wow.
is great. This is really great.
Do it
Talk
again.
Soup.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what's
John
that guy's name?
Henson?
So
Oh,
there's,
Greg Kinnear.
Greg Kinnear.
yep,
Play-
it says there's a movie here called Autofocus.
That's
Came
right,
out in
and Greg Kinnear
2002.
played him, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
Greg Kinnear.
Yeah. God damn, it's
Directed
hard
by
to
Paul
remember
Schrader.
things. Oh, no kidding.
Who's that?
The orchestra guy?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, from Peanuts.
Oh, good one. Get that.
Let's see what else is here. No, who cares about that? Fuck it. Who cares about that, too? We're almost done anyway.
wonder why we're
Today's
struggling to get
show,
this
or-
sponsored.
The whole thing.
Fucking, we're almost done anyway.
Fucking nobody's
This doesn't matter.
Nobody's
This doesn't
listening anyhow.
matter. Fucking, we're almost done.
Oh, goddamn.
This is the Power Trip After Party podcast. Fuck it, we're almost done anyway. That should
Just quit.
that should be the tagline.
Just say it one more time and let's end.
I gotta quit saying what I'm thinking.
Yep. Power Trip After Party. Fuck it. We're almost done anyway.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, that's all I got.
Laugh about it for 2 minutes.
Laugh right past the finish line. Are we over 20 minutes?
We are.
All right, then we're done.
Bye.
Fuck it, we're done.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great weekend.
Fuck off.